of our underwriters.
All-American Trophies for all your screen printing and embroidery needs.
ArtMade, offering custom frames, art supplies, and jewelry.
Buffalo Wings and Rings, a sports restaurant experience located in South Minot.
Badlands Bar and Grill, located on 31st Avenue in Minot. Fiancé, with all your prom and bridal needs, located in downtown Minot.
KCJB 910 AM, Minot's news and information station.
Buffalo Wild Wings, wings, beer, sports.
KIZZ FM Z94, playing today's hit music.
Mix 99.9, Minot's music mix.
Happy Joe's Pizza and Ice Cream, serving the Midwest since 1972.
KRRZ, 1390 AM, Minot's classic hits.
KZPR 105.3 FM, Minot's rock station.
Jacobson Music, bringing music to the Northern Plains since 1980.
Qdoba, easy, on time, full of flavor.
MSU Beavers Hockey, online info at msubeavers.com.
Forward Communication, connecting professionals in the Midwest.
MSU Theater Department, year-round entertainment.
The Red and Green, MSU's student-run newspaper.
MSU Bookstore, for all your campus needs.
Spicy Pie, pizza, grinders, beer.
Magic City Hoagies, locally owned sandwich shop located in Southwest Minot.
Taco John's, offering fresh tacos, burritos, nachos, and breakfast. Thrive-In Financial, connecting faith and finances.
PMQ Entertainment, performing at weddings, proms, and dances.
The Pursuit, creating a place in Minot where everyone is welcome.
Mouse River Players, community theater since 1971.
H-Bar-B Construction, for all your oil field needs.
Bear Scat Donuts, located on Broadway across from Minot State Campus.
Welcome back to another edition of Inside Out. I'm David Phillips.
And I'm Joshua Strong.
Joshua, glad to have you on the program again this week. We made it past our first broadcast, hopefully with flying colors out there from our viewers and our instructors and the rest of the crew that works behind the scenes to make this show possible. Of course, during the show, we are going to have plenty of information for you, news, weather, sports, like we'll do on every show. And speaking of the news, I'll let you talk about that.
Yeah, ironically enough, the Beaver Dam didn't hold up to its name quite. A little bit of, yeah. And joining us is Shalom Baird. You got more details. What's going on with that, really?
Yeah, that I'm sure most people have noticed that things are a little disheveled over there right now. There was some flooding earlier this week, so it's shut down for now, but they're working on it. So just to give you guys a little more information about that. Cold weather Sunday and Monday led to the flooding in the Beaver Dam. The north exterior door to the Student Center was stuck open because of wind and ice. The cold temperatures froze a fire sprinkler pipe near the entrance. Facilities manager Brian Smith was notified by security at 1 a.m. He says there was an inch of standing water in the Beaver Dam. Approximately 2,000 gallons of water escaped the pipes. All of the carpet in the Beaver Dam has been removed. Water also seeped into the first floor of the Student Center. Smith says he estimates a total of $200,000 in damage. State fire and flood insurance will appraise the damage and reimburse the university. A Starbucks is open. The rest of the Beaver Dam is closed off until further notice. Facilities plans to install a stronger door stopper to prevent the door to the Beaver Dam from getting stuck open again. This past week's weather also brought another campus closure. Sunday night, students were informed that the university would open at 10 a.m. Monday morning. At 9:30 a.m. Monday, an email and emergency notice was sent out informing staff, faculty, and students that the campus would open at noon. Official university policies to make every effort to notify the campus of closures before 6 a.m. The policy states that the decision to cancel or delay classes is made by the vice presidents for administration and finance, academic affairs, and student affairs. University officials say the final decision is made by the president. The policy encourages students and personnel to use common sense in making a decision to travel to campus, and states the decision to close or cancel due to weather is not a perfect science. North Dakota's official state logo may be changed soon. The state commissioned a Minnesota woman to design a logo to replace the North Dakota Legendary logo. The new logo was unveiled on October 25th of 2018. That logo has received some criticism. According to the Bismarck Tribune, Representative Marvin Nelson introduced House Bill 1457 to the legislature, which supports a contest for a new logo. According to the bill, the winner would receive $9,500. The bill passed the North Dakota State House yesterday. It still has to pass the state Senate and be signed by the governor before the competition is approved. So do any of you think that you might participate in that competition if it actually comes through?
I think definitely so. I think it'd be fun to try to judge on a state logo. That sounds something interesting.
You'd have an impact on something that would last quite a time and had a big, like, nationwide impact.
Yeah, for sure.
And we also talked about an impact in the Beaver Dam and how it impacted Starbucks. Did you miss out on your Starbucks this week?
You know, I haven't actually been to the Beaver Dam Starbucks. I've been to, like, Broadway's Starbucks, but I haven't been to Beaver Dam yet.
All right. So are we going to need to drink a lot of warm or cool coffee or cold coffee this week?
I think we're in for a long stretch of needing something warm to keep us warm. Unfortunately, we're not quite through the polar vortex streams that we've been having. That's probably not the best way to say it, but the air masses, the polar vortex air masses are keeping it really cold in the area. Today's temperatures, I know, are very, very cold again. We were supposed to be above zero today, I know, but right now it is below zero, which is awful. And there we go. Right now, as you can see in Minot, it is 11 below, which is not great. And unfortunately, it's even worse than it looks like. We have wind chill. Because of the wind is over 10 miles per hour right now. So it actually feels a lot colder. We are under a wind chill warning for central and western North Dakota. So these are just the air temps, so it feels a lot colder. And unfortunately, I don't have a much better story for our friends off to the east. In Grand Forks and Fargo, the temperature is even colder. They are under a blizzard warning right now, so they have high winds and some snow right now. So not only is it cold, but weather conditions just aren't that great right now. But good news, I should say for now, our basketball teams, both our men's and our women's basketball teams, are traveling, and we're not supposed to have a whole lot of snow tonight through tomorrow, so they should have a safe trip as both our men and women's teams head off to Winona, Minnesota. They will be playing on Friday. Sorry, I started backing up, but they'll be playing on Friday. It's supposed to be pretty cold. It's supposed to be windy and snowy there, so not a fun trip to get there, but thankfully it's basketball, so they'll be inside. So if this was the basketball or the indoor temperature, then it would be up to 70. And then on Saturday, they'll be traveling to Fayette, and good luck to them, of course. We are having temperatures that are going to continue dropping. On Friday, we are going to have life-threatening wind chills once again in the morning. It is supposed to be around 40 below to 50 below, so we've already been through this, like I said last week. So, Josh, I will throw it back to you. Stay warm, wrap up, and get a good thick scarf on.
Yeah, definitely. And another way to warm up in this cold season is to get some reps or some laps in at the Wellness Center. And now that's actually available to faculty and staff thanks to the WOW program. With me is Courtney Burkhardt with the Wellness Center. Want to tell us more about the WOW program and what that provides to faculty?
Yeah, absolutely. So we just started a new program called WOW, stands for Wellness on Wednesdays. And it's from noon to 3 every Wednesday for faculty and staff. And they don't have to be members of the Wellness Center. They don't have to be a purchasing member to participate in the WOW program. So at noon, Karina is our legendary yogi at the Wellness Center, and she'll lead a yoga class for 45 minutes. And then we're also going to open up the rock wall at 2 o'clock just for faculty and staff if they want to try to get their hands a little calloused on that rock wall and try to do something new.
Definitely, and then there's opportunities arriving for students. I know it's already started, but you said there's still time to sign up. The triathlon is going on right now.
Yeah, absolutely. Right now we're doing MSU's first triathlon, in my history anyway, since we've been here. So it's run, bike, climb, and we're not doing run, bike, swim. So we are running 26.2 miles, which is a marathon. We're also climbing 150 vertical climbs, which is 1 mile. And then we're also biking 100 miles. But you get groups of 3, and you have, well, we started with 20 days, and so now we've lost a few days. But if you still think you can do it, absolutely still come to the Wellness Center and sign up. By completing it, you get a long sleeve t-shirt. It's pretty cool. We even have some stellar elite athletes who are just doing it by themselves, and they don't have extra help. So that's pretty cool.
Definitely. It sounds like a lot of fun and a good distraction from the cold temperatures and studying and stuff like that.
Absolutely. I think the Wellness Center is just a good getaway for people. They can stay warm, they get their heart rate up, get some good exercise, get some endorphins going. It helps kind of counteract those wintertime blues. Once you get moving, things feel better, and hopefully you feel better during the winter.
Of course. And are there any other upcoming events that students could get excited about?
Yeah, be looking for, after the triathlon, we're going to kick off the fitness bingo. And it's a blackout bingo, just doing lots of different exercises, using different equipment, just getting people outside of their comfort zone and trying something new. You might come to the Wellness Center every day and do the same thing every day, and this will help kind of break up your monotonous routine a little bit.
Of course. Well, thank you, Courtney, for all the information and coming on the show with us. I'm excited for all the things that are coming up with the Wellness Center. And
absolutely. Let us know if you have any questions. We'd be happy to show you how to use anything.
Of course. And still to come on Inside and Out, sports news, and a new look at the new radio booth over at, next door with Monica. Stay tuned after this short break.
Thank you to all of our underwriters.
All-American Trophies for all your screen printing and embroidery needs.
ArtMade, offering custom frames, art supplies, and jewelry.
Buffalo Wings and Rings, a sports restaurant experience located in South Minot.
Badlands Bar and Grill, located on 31st Avenue in Minot. Fiance, with all your prom and bridal needs, located in downtown Minot.
KCJB 910 AM, Minot's news and information station.
Buffalo Wild Wings, wings, beer, sports.
KIZZ FM Z94, playing today's hit music.
Mix 99.9, Minot's Music Mix.
Happy Joe's Pizza and Ice Cream, serving the Midwest since 1972.
KRRZ, 1390 AM, Minot's Classic Hits.
KZPR 105.3 FM, Minot's Rock Station.
Jacobson Music, bringing music to the Northern Plains since 1980.
Qdoba, easy, on time, full of flavor.
MSU Beavers Hockey. Online info at msubeavers.com.
Forward Communication, connecting professionals in the Midwest.
MSU Theater Department, year-round entertainment.
The Red and Green, MSU's student-run newspaper.
MSU Bookstore, for all your campus needs.
Spicy Pie, pizza, grinders, beer.
Magic City Hoagies, locally owned sandwich shop located in Southwest Minot.
Taco John's, offering fresh tacos, burritos, nachos, and breakfast. Thrive-In Financial, connecting faith and finances.
PMQ Entertainment, performing at weddings, proms, and dances.
The Pursuit, creating a place in Minot where everyone is welcome.
Mouse River Players, community theater since 1971.
H-Bar-B Construction, for all your oil field needs.
Bear Scat Donuts, located on Broadway across from Minot State Campus.
Welcome back to Inside Out. David Phillips again with you.
And Josh Strong.
And a great program so far, and we have just begun. More information, as always.
Yeah, definitely. Cold temperatures, but the competition in the athletics department is really heating up. And with us is Taylor Rosari to tell us more about that, like what's going on.
It's ironic that the teams that are performing best are competing on ice right now. So I guess they can take advantage of the cold weather Hannah was talking about earlier. So I can tell you guys a little bit more about the success that they're having right now. Get out your brooms, MSU women's hockey fans. It was a sweep for the Lady Beavers as they defeated Lakehead University, Rainy River College, and reigning national champs Assiniboine College over the weekend. The largest win came on Saturday over Rainy River as MSU won 19-0. Mackenzie Ballog led the team with 6 goals and 4 assists on the day, followed by sophomore Brianna Bergeron with 4. Lady Beavers' next contest will be against Rainy River on Saturday at 5 p.m. at the Mesa Arena. Minot State softball collected 1 win and 2 losses during their season opener in the Las Vegas Desert Stinger Tournament last weekend. On Friday, the losses came from Northwest Nazarene University by a score of 8-7 and Humboldt State 13-1. Saturday's games were canceled due to poor field conditions. However, as the sun came out on Sunday, so did the offense. Freshman Maggie Mercer was 2 for 4 on the day and had 1 RBI, followed by senior Lauren Cowden, who was 2 for 3 at the plate. The Beavers went on to defeat Cal State Monterey Bay 3-2 and closed out the tournament with a record of 1-2. You can see the softball team in action this weekend as they host the MSU Bubble Invite. Game times can be found on the athletics website. After a thrilling 2-point win against Augustana University on Friday night, the MSU men's basketball team was looking for the weekend sweep on Saturday with a win against Wayne State College. It was a close game but did not go in favor of the Minot Beavers as they would fall 85-79. The Beavers were led by sophomore Max Cody with 23 points. Kyle Beisch and David Akibo collected 15 points respectively. MSU will make their longest road trip of the season with games against Winona State University on Friday and Upper Iowa on Saturday. The MSU women's basketball team looked for more wins over the weekend to build off of their first sweep of the season. The Beavers lost out in a tough battle with the preseason NSIC South favorite, the Augustana Vikings. The 61-58 loss broke the 2-game win streak, but it did not mean the Beavers were down and out for their next contest against Wayne State. On Saturday, the Lady Beavers won in exciting fashion as they beat out the Wildcats 69-64. Leading the team with 12 points was Carrie Clements, and her 2 fellow senior teammates, Mariah Payne and Maddie Wald, collected 11 points each in the win. The Beavers are on the road this weekend as they travel to Winona State on Friday and Upper Iowa on Saturday. The Minot State Beavers hockey team endured another bittersweet weekend. The Beavers lost a hard-fought battle to the University of Illinois 3-2 on Friday and snapped their 12-game win streak. Scoring the 2 goals were Davis Sheldon and Shane Sheshuk. On Saturday, the Beavers had all of the momentum as they took down the Fighting Illini 4-1. Dylan Johnson had 2 goals on the night, followed by Adam Wowrick and Shane Sheshuk with 1 apiece. The Beavers are back in action this weekend at home against the University of Colorado Boulder at 8 p.m. on Friday and Saturday in the Pepsi rink. So I don't know if you guys have gotten out to see the hockey team play, but it's a pretty exciting and intense environment getting to watch them compete.
It really is. I always enjoy the atmosphere there. It's just fun. The announcing from the P announcer gets the crowd into it. Some fun door prizes. Everybody's out there just kind of collaborating, and it's really fun to go out there, and it's always better when they get a victory, obviously, but they're playing some good hockey.
For sure.
Yeah, definitely. One way that I like to warm up, call me a nerd if you like, but I like doing radio stuff, and we just revamped our radio station next door, and coming with us for her Inside and Out debut is Monica Rivera over live with Lee next door.
Thanks, Josh. I'm here with Lee Johnson. We're currently in the radio production room. We have been currently undergoing some new adjustments to our room. Can you tell us a little bit about it?
Yeah, this is our recording studio right here. So we put some new foam up. Our old foam was kind of disintegrating and some tiles were falling off the wall, and it just didn't have that professional look that we wanted to display as an apartment. So we put some red paint on the wall. The park services around, or plant services, around the campus here was so nice, and they came in and took the foam off and sand down the walls and scraped and put the paint up, and then I actually took it on myself to retile it, which was kind of a big process.
Okay, we also have another room that got adjusted, which is our radio room. And on the side is also our show, if you want to take a look to the right. And this is where we go live on the radio. So can you tell us a little bit about this room?
Yeah, this is our MSU radio control room. So this is where actually students go live as DJs throughout the day. It's a class called TV Activities that's offered to anybody who's a student on campus. They can get credit for it. And they can be their own DJ, have their own show, play music. We're an alternative rock station. So we try to stay away from anything you're going to hear on like the local radio channels around town.
Okay, and one last question. Can you tell us how this helps with students going to go into like the workplace and like what advantages it gives them?
Sure. We want to give it a more professional feel down here, and kind of fun too. Not only professional, but fun. And the programs we are using are very similar to the programs they're going to be using if they worked at a radio station in town or even some TV station and stuff. The equipment that we're using is pretty state-of-the-art, so it's really going to help out in the future.
Well, thank you for coming and thank you for talking to me. Just so you guys know, you can take this class environment. And I'm Monica, and back to you guys.
Thank you very much for that, Monica. Now, you said you're a nerd for being in radio. Now, after being in radio myself for over 30 years, I call you an inspiration, not a nerd.
Thank you. I mean, honestly, that's like one of my favorite rooms on campus, actually. And with the new upgrades it's had since last semester, it's incredible over there. Lee has done an amazing job, just an inspiration. And, of course, some Minot State colors in there to show off our facilities. Coming up in the program, I will have an interview with Greg Vettel. He is an art instructor here at Minot State University. Also, we'll have another look at the news here on Inside Out. That's up for you shortly.
Welcome back to Inside Out. I'm David Phillips. Along with me, I have Greg Vettel, art instructor here at Minot State, with a very, I'm just going to say, fun program coming up for everyone out there. Can you tell us more about it?
Yeah. And we're talking about the Flat Tail Press exhibition, correct? Yep. The Northwest Art Center is working with Minot State's educational press, Flat Tail Press, run by Associate Professors Ryan Stander and Micah Bloom here in the art department. And we're showcasing kind of like a 5-year retrospective of Flat Tail Press. And it's kind of unique because it covers all the aspect in which Flat Tail Press engages with students in the art department, but also hosts special events, print exchanges, and print workshops. So the exhibition is going to actually kind of have a bunch of unique aspects to it. One of the other interesting things about it is it's actually being developed by a Flat Tail Press intern who is one of our arts administration majors who graduated in this last December. Sally Mitchell is kind of coordinating the exhibition with myself and Ryan and Micah, kind of just gently guiding her now and then, but she's really taken the reins and is doing an excellent job kind of coordinating, getting everything together. The exhibition is from February 27th to March 27th, and there's the opening reception on the night of the 28th, which is a Thursday. The best thing about that is there's going to be guest artists. They're going to be doing live printmaking in the gallery. There's going to be live music from Max Patzner of Wild Hands. So it's really going to be a great event. We're going to be promoting it on social media beforehand, so everybody should keep an eye out for it.
So let's talk about how can they find the gallery, and let's talk real quickly about the gallery because it is amazing, the transformation that has gone on there. It's
a wonderful new space. It's incredible. I'm continually surprised every day when I go in there that we have this at Minot State in Minot. The gallery is located on like the ground floor level in the Gordon B. Olson Library. You can get to it from the south entrance. It's a year old now, actually. The first exhibition in the gallery was last January in 2018.
And it has just such a nice, open, wide space feeling, and it gives you that feeling like when you go into different art galleries in different communities that this really is up to par when it is time to have these exhibitions.
You can kind of consider it unique in this section of the state. The closest venues or galleries that you're going to get to this caliber, you'd have to go to Grand Forks, to the North Dakota Museum of Art, to Fargo, to the Plains, or even to like the Heritage Center in Bismarck to get a gallery that's this state-of-the-art, this modern, and with all the amenities that the gallery has.
Now, I always have to ask, any costs involved for the display of the gallery, to go in there and actually see this exhibition?
Absolutely not. It's free and open to the public. Students are encouraged. The current gallery hours are 9 to 4 p.m. Monday through Friday, but in the middle of February that's actually going to be shifted to kind of be more available to members of the community and the general public too. Our hours are going to be switching from 10 to 5 Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday. Thursday we're going to have a late night, kind of a reception night, but that's going to be 10 to 8 p.m. every week, and then we'll actually have weekend hours too from 1 to 5 on Saturday.
Well, I invite anybody to stop by, see the gallery, and of course, real quickly, when is the opening again for this show?
The opening for the Flat Tail Press, How the Beaver Got Its Flat Tail. It's kind of their title for it. It's February 28th. It's 6:30 to 8 p.m.
All right,
Thursday.
Sounds great. Greg, wish we had more time to visit. We're unfortunately out of time, but we'll look forward to seeing you at the exhibit.
Okay, thank you very much.
All right, thank you very much. And we are going to be back with news right now. And Shalom, what else is going on in the world of Minot this week?
In spite of the unfortunate circumstances in the Beaver Dam, which we talked about a little bit ago, there was still a nice event earlier this week that students could go to in the Wellness Center, actually. Did you happen to make it out?
Did not make it to that, no.
All right, well, I'll give you a quick recap about it then. So on Tuesday, MLife hosted 500 Ways to Win, an event where every participant won. 210 students attended the event in the Minot State Wellness Center. 500 numbered ping pong balls dropped from a bucket on the ceiling. The numbers coordinated to prize tables. Prizes ranged from t-shirts to Keurigs to gaming systems. Each participant was allowed to collect 2 ping pong balls. Minot State is holding a competition to see if students are willing to go the distance. Members of the Wellness Center have been challenged to a triathlon where they must run 26.2 miles, bike 100 miles, and climb 150 times in just 20 days. But you don't have to do it alone. You can join up to 2 other students and make a team to split the load. Those who complete the challenge will win a commemorative t-shirt.
I'm going to be outside of my comfort zone. I don't like to climb much, but I'm going to try to do it with Paul and Karina, my coworkers. So just to give you a little variety in your everyday monotonous workout routine.
The triathlon runs through February 25th. So do you think any of you will get a chance to go to the triathlon or try to kind of get all those numbers filled out?
Yeah, I'm thinking about doing it myself. I like competitive cycling, so I might get out there looking for other people if they want to come join me and try to crank out those numbers.
I will definitely be on the sidelines cheering you on, but yeah, not quite my cup of tea. So we've finished another broadcast here. We want to remind everyone that we appreciate you so much watching us here on Midco Channel 19. Also, we want to encourage you to let others know about the program. If you can't watch us live, we know you have very busy lives, you can watch us on YouTube. Go to KMSU Channel 19. You can watch the show live, or it's archived where you can watch it at a later date. So another opportunity for people to see what we're doing here on the Minot State campus with Inside Out.
Yeah, definitely.
All right, well, with that, we're going to close the show. We'll see y'all again next week.